Hi everyone, it's Kat here, and I'm bringing you a Joann's haul. It was recently their 75th anniversary, and they're having a very big sale. A lot of items, not all, but a lot, were 75% off. So I wanted to share that with you. It's primarily for junk journaling and for the project that I have coming up, but some of these are also just for paper crafting and mixed media and things like that, but mostly junk journal. I'm not sure if the sale is still going on. It was last I knew as of just a day or two ago. But if it's not, you know, if you keep your eyes open, a lot of these deals do come back around, and if not, other ones. So anyway, let's dive right in. This is here just to keep out the glare. The first two here are paper pads, and then there's loose paper underneath. The two pads together, well, all of the paper pads, let me just start off by saying, were buy one get one free. So normally these two together would be $35, $20 and $15, but because of the buy one get one free, I got them both for $20. So anyway, let's I'll show you this one real quick. If you would like a more detailed flip through, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. But anyway, I believe there's 3 of each pattern, 180 sheets. These are regular paperweight, not cardstock, which is kind of what I prefer a lot of the times for junk journals, because you don't want to, you know, get too bulky. Anyway, you have some grays here with like print backgrounds, lined paper, ledger type paper, graphs, more backgrounds, and then you get into like creams and tans, purples, which of course is my favorite. Hopefully you can see that okay. Blues, almost dark blue, navy-ish. Let's see. Greens, almost like a teal, but the shades kind of vary depending on the pattern. Somewhere between greens and teals. Then we have a sort of lime green or pale green. Polka dots, and that's text. I don't know how well you can see that. And then we get into the yellows, ledgers, graphs, polka dots, text. And then we're getting into, and that's script, hopefully you can see that, the reds. This looks more orange to me, but the lines are almost reddish. So, you know, the shades can vary a little bit. These are getting into sort of dark pinks. And more reddish and dark reddish. You know, again, they vary, but love this pad. This is sort of, in my opinion, a junk journaler's dream, because there's so much you could do with these. And of course the other side is blank, so you can glue them to the back side of something like a digital journal kit or something like that. This is Fresh Floral Stack from DCWV. Oh, the other one was also, I'm sure you might have noticed, DCWV, which happens to be one of my favorite paper companies. Usually their papers are very good quality. Okay, so again, quick flip, but I'd always be happy to do a more thorough one if it interests anybody. A lot of these are very wallpapery looking, but they also have a hint of vintage feel. Some of them, not all of them. Lots of greens, in the beginning purples, sort of mixed color with predominant greens, more mixed colors, greens, all of that. Pretty floral up there. More greens, more mixed, more greens, more mixed. More yellows. Love these. Love that lace and scalloped trim. Polka dots, lots of yellows. Again, varying shades. Some pinks mixed in. This is one of my favorites because it has lilacs, and I love the doily look. Probably be using that in my project somewhere. Sort of pinkish reddish. Again, the shades just vary. Love the plaids. They're all so pretty. And these more mixed colors, sort of all the colors involved, but a predominant green there. But love these pads. And a great deal. And I just got the 2 pads. I wanted to get more, but you know, you have to have to limit yourself somewhere. So the open stock papers, they were 75% off regular price open stock papers, and most of them were regular price. So yeah, 75% off. Most of these are just regular paperweight sheets, and they are normally 80 cents, so I got them for 20 cents each. And then at the back are a few cardstock ones, which I'll mention in a minute. But anyway, my favorite pattern, feathers, and this sort of grammar school writing paper, great for junk journals. These are more of a cardstock. I mean a thinner cardstock, but they were still 80 cents. Some florals. Elephants, my son's favorite animal growing up, so when I do stuff about him. I got extras of this stamp one because I love working with stamps, and I've recently ordered some. And then of course we're starting to get closer to fall and winter, which I hate to think of, but it comes fast. Love this, so I got extras of this one. Such beautiful vibrant colors. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. Despite that I dread it because winter comes after, which I don't love. Pumpkins, lots of extras of those, because I've never seen that pattern before, and very useful. I got quite a few sheets like these. They're, again, paperweight, but they can either be used as like a sheet of paper in, well, anything, but you can also glue them onto cardstock and cut them apart for journaling cards. So either way, they are great. Still all paperweight. So Christmas. These are great embellishments. Got two of those. I got these so when I go through my son's baby pictures, I can do something with those. Really nice. Again, more either sheets or journaling cards, embellishments. Those are really cute. More florals. Trying to do this quickly because there's a lot of loose sheets at 20 cents each. I thought it was such a good deal. More journaling cards. Well, paper, but you know, possibilities. I loved how some of these could be, you know, meant for anything. Florals, more journaling card type pages, maps. I loved how it has the entire United States and Canada, so I got a few of those. Very useful and very bright colors. I like that. Very vibrant. These that look like seed packs. I thought these would be great. Cutting apart and glued to cardstock for nice journaling cards. They have a sort of vintage feel to them. This has a very mixed media feel, so love that one. Love the wood panel. It's got a sort of pink hue. I wish they had had purple, because I would love that even more, but still these are really pretty. Some plaids, and then the remaining paper weight ones have more of a vintage feel. Music sheets, and then vintage, different ephemera. I only got one of these three, and I think I meant to get two, but somehow I ended up not getting two, so I'll probably get more of these. But again, vintage ephemera, vintage ads, and a sort of vintage looking map. Love those. And then the rest of these are the cardstock weight. These are the smaller 8.5 by 11 sheets. I didn't get that many because they add up quickly, even at 20 cents, but these are just plain pinks, yellows, and then this raised dotted purple. I believe these were also 20 cents. And then got these shimmery dark pinks, a sort of canvas feel, more canvas feel with this off-white, almost greenish color. Some plain pink, some yellow floral, a sort of limeish green, pale yellow, some purple plaids, pink plaid, and yellow plaid. So these are normally $1, and I got them for 25 cents. Okay, so that was it for the papers. And then they had a lot of different sales going on for fabrics. As a junk journaler, you can go crazy, or a sewer, quilter, whatever. But I tried to limit myself and not go too crazy, despite they were really good deals. The tulle, I think it might have been a specific brand, I don't remember, but the tulle was 75 cents per yard, and it's normally like $2 a yard, and I believe I just got 1 yard. I'm not going to measure it right now, but beautiful shade of purple, so I got that. Let's put that here actually. And then I'm forgetting how they described it, but this particular fabric was 60% off. Normally, this is a yard, by the way. Normally this would be, no, it doesn't say what it is, but anyway, normally it's cotton. It would be $13 for this, and I got this yard for $5.20. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but it has a little bit of like a silver foiling. Love it though. It has 3 colors of my palette, the pink, purple, and green. It's not going to be used for the cover because I have a couple things specifically for that, but I thought, you know, I could use some, you know, fabric for pockets or that sort of thing, and lots of other uses. It's a really beautiful fabric. So I just want to get this back in here so it stays nice and clean. Okay, and then here I have the rest of my haul. I believe it's the rest, yeah. In a box. The box is not from Joann's, it's from Michael's. When you watch for their sales, by the way, Michael's will sell these for, it's either $2 or $2.50. It might even be both at times, but I stock up on them because they're great for putting in your craft supplies and whatnot. I stocked up on these. They were free. It was just an ad because I love this image. This is so me. Samples of things all over the wall, and then me, hair up in a bun, just staring at ideas and brainstorming and thinking about what I want to do. So, and it's cardstock, so I'm thinking I might use 1 or more of these as a sort of mixed media thing or something. It really provokes a lot of thought. So anyway, this next deal, sorry about the glare. This is the Tim Holtz cling foam stamps with like florals and leaves and things. Normally it is $11. I got it for $5.50 with a 50% off regular item coupon. It can be hard to find things that are regular price to use them on, but the Tim Holtz was not on sale, so it was the perfect time to use just one of those. And then this is the rest of it. So the Fiskars paper edgers, and it's a sort of big scallop. These were on clearance for $1.97. And then this is a purple decorative mesh. I had seen this come out early in the spring. Normally $7. It was clearanced at $1.75. So I got one of those. And then these threads. The sale was for coats threads at 75 cents a roll, or a spool. And these were normally $3, but for the sale, 75 cents each. It was just neutrals, by the way, just so you know. I think this was all the colors they had. There might have been one more. Yeah, actually there was. This is a cream, a gray, a black, and a white, and they also had navy, and that was it. It was just, which is great because stocking up on neutral colors is definitely a good thing to do when they're that big of a sale. So next is the ribbons, and there's a floral here, and then the gold feather, and then just a sort of glittery yellow, some plaids, some more sheer ones, plaids, in pinks, yellows, and purples. I'm not going to take them all out, but you get the idea. The ribbons were 75% off. Normally these were anywhere from $1 to $8. I got the ones that I have here for anywhere from 25 cents to $2. Most of them were like $3.99 normally, and I got them for $1 each. But there was a couple here that were $1, so it was a really great deal. And then the very last thing, let's put these aside, is the beads. I'm not sure how they worded it, but strung beads, I guess they called it. But anyway, regular price ones, which was most of them, were 75% off. So I'll just go through them really quick. So we have these, it's sort of iridescent glass, kind of purplish bluish shades with this little purple tassel, pink pearls, polymer clay flowers, really pretty colors. These silver butterflies, like 2 strands of them. Ladybugs, sort of greens and purple hues, really pretty. Yellows, some big ones of pinks and purples, pink pearls, yellow sort of iridescent glass beads. If I'm not showing any of these close enough, please let me know. I could always do this one again. These feathers in silver, gold, it looks sort of like a brass, and even a copper, like a darker vintagey copper. Owls, because my future daughter-in-law loves owls, so I'll probably make something with that for her. A triple strand with mostly purples, some pinks, and a sort of glass and other types of beads. Some greenish bluish pearls, these purple sparkly sort of glass-like beads, more small pink pearls, or almost a peachy color, and then varying shades of pink on these sort of glass beads. So these were, like I said, 75% off. Normally these ran between $1 and $8. I got them all for between 25 cents to $2 per strand. Awesome deal. I was so impressed with that. So yeah, and the very last thing, which is not here because the order hasn't come in yet, but they were having lights on sale. One particular model anyway, normally $210, we got it for $75. I'm still waiting for it to come in, but for crafting by, I have been wanting one for a while, so when I saw that sale, I was thrilled. So that is my haul for Joann's, and as I said before, I hope that you can get some of these deals if the sale is still going. If it's not, I know that they have them often. So yeah, the total savings on this haul was, I think I wrote that down. Yeah, I think I saved nearly $180 on all of this. So that is why I stocked up this much. I normally don't do hauls quite this size, but it was something to definitely take advantage of if you're needing the supplies. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And my next video, I think I'm going to be working on one of my projects rather than the dyeing session. I'm going to take a break on that. But there will be more hauls. I have some from Dollar Tree and Daiso, and a few vintagey things like from garage sales and Goodwill. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.